Hi guys, welcome to my video. Today I'm going to show you how to use strings. So let's get started. Here I've got some code already ready for us. And that's the string we're going to use. So this is a variable. And I'm giving that variable or assigning that variable this string. So a string is basically anything that's inside these quotes. It can be double quotes or normal quotes. It doesn't matter, but I like to use normal quotes. I mean double quotes. So that's why I use those. So if I call G, it will give me, yo Samuel, what's up? That's what it's going to give me. Because G equals this. But if I put it in quotes, then it will think it's something that it has to say exactly. So I have to put it outside the quotes. So let's run this and see what happens. It says, yo Samuel, what's up? So basically, a string is anything inside quotes. So now I'm going to show you some string methods. And so the first one we're going to start out, we need this y lowercase. So this method, it's called capitalize. So what capitalize does is it capitalizes the first character of the string. So we are going to capitalize this y of the string. So this is how the command looks like. So you call the variable, which is G, as you can see right here, and then dot capitalize. And then you put brackets. So what this is going to do is it's going to make this y uppercase. So let's run this. It says, yo Samuel, what's up? With the uppercase y. So that's what capitalize does. Now let's bring this back to uppercase. And so the next one we're going to do is count. What count does is it counts the number of whatever you have inside this value. Let's say we're going to use A. We want it to count how many A's are in there. It will count how many A's are in this string because we're calling G, and G is this variable which contains this string. So as we can see, A and A, 2 A's. So let's see what Python says. It says 2 because there's 2 A's. Cool, right? Now we have another one called ends with. Basically what this does is it asks a question. It asks, does this string end with whatever value you give it? So I'm going to say P because we have P right here. Right? It's not correct. Do you know why? See, here it says false. Do you know why? Because this sign is here. So it said false because P is not what this string ends with. The question mark is. So now I'm going to ask, does this string end with a question mark? It's going to say true because it's true. The next one is find. So what find does is it tells you where this specific value is. So if you're looking for the W, So right here, it's going to tell you the number of letters you have to look to the right to find it. And when Python looks, it starts with 0. So when you see this O, you think it's the second one, right? But how Python sees it, it thinks this is the first one. And this first one is the 0th one. So the first one is always 0 for Python. And then it goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on. So if we're going to ask it why, then it's going to say how many numbers up. We have to look to find why. So let's see what it tells us. It says 11. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There it is. Python's right. So the next one we have is upper. Upper is a cool one. It actually converts the whole string into uppercase. Cool, right? You don't need anything inside these brackets. You just need an empty bracket. So it's going to convert this whole string into uppercase. Let's see it. Yo, Samuel, what's up? Everything uppercase. Cool, right? Now there's one exactly like that, except it's kind of opposite. But somehow it's like that. It's called lower. Basically what that does is it makes everything here lowercase. So two things we have uppercase here that it's going to change. The Y and the S. So it's going to change them to lowercase. Let's see it. It says, Yo Samuel, what's up? Lowercase, lowercase, and lowercase. Cool, right? Now the last three that we have all ask questions. So we don't need this print command right now. We need this. So this is the first one we have. The question is lower. So basically what is lower is it asks if everything from this string is lowercase. And so when we try this, it uses this if loop. You guys haven't learned that yet, but I'll teach you. So this if loop, basically it says if this, then that, else this. And if that doesn't work, do this. If you want to do that, then you have to say if this, then this, elif this, elif this, elif this, elif this, else this. So that's like a lot of if loops. So we're asking if this G, which is this string, if it's all lowercase, then print this is lowercase. Else print this is not lowercase. So obviously, as we can see, there's two things that are not lowercase. Let's run this. It says this is not lowercase because there's two things that are uppercase. So let's turn them into lowercase and see what happens. It says this is lowercase because there's nothing that's uppercase. So let's turn these back uppercase again. Now, the next one, it's pretty similar, but it's the exact opposite, but somehow it's the same. Close to the same. This is upper. It's the same thing as is lower, except this time it tells us if the string is uppercase. So we're using the same code, except we're changing the lowercases to the uppercase. So it's going to ask if this whole string is uppercase. Obviously it isn't. There's a lot of stuff that's lowercase. So it's going to say this is not uppercase, but let's try it. This is not uppercase, because there's obviously so much stuff that's lowercase. So let's take all that out. Let's try this. This is uppercase, because there's nothing that's lowercase. Everything is uppercase. So those two I really like personally. Now we have is alpha. Alpha basically is alphabet. So you might be guessing now. So basically what is alpha is it asks if this whole string is alphabet. But as you can see, we have question marks, spaces, quotes, commas, a lot of stuff that's not alphabet. So we're gonna type this in. And then this is not from the alphabet. So these are the two things that we're saying. So if this whole string is alphabet, then say this is from the alphabet. Else, say this is not from the alphabet. So let's run this. It says string object has no attribute is alpha. Because we said is alpha. See that mistake? Alpha. We're supposed to say alpha. Now, let's run this. This is not from the alphabet. Because obviously, there's a lot of stuff that's not, like the question mark, spaces, and so on. So now, let's clear this of all the non-alphabet and see what happens. All the spaces, all the commas, all the quotes, everything is gone, as you can see. So let's try this out. It says this is from the alphabet, because all there is, it's all from the alphabet. No spaces, nothing that's from something else than alphabet. One more like this, it's is numerator, or numeric. So obviously it's just going to be an O. You can see this. So let's change this to numerator. Numeric, I mean. And this is a number. And this is not a number. So let's run this. It says this is not a number because the whole thing is not made of numbers. So what if we made it into a number? Then it would say this is a number because it is a number. This is a number. So there you go. Those are some methods. And I hope you had fun. Good luck. See you next time. Bye.